I love Jonathan McReynolds, and he's featuring Indy Ari as well, and it's called Whole. And it's really just the perfect song to kind of put everything together that we've talked about tonight and that we've talked about the whole month about being whole, because you're talking about mental health, you're talking about physical health, you're talking about spiritual health, and then you're talking about that next generation of health, of trying to bring it all back together. And that's something that I really, 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 really want people to understand. They need to read Titus 2. And Titus 2 is more than just pouring back into teaching somebody how to be a good wife. And I think that's where we get confused with. We like to use that a lot of times for women's ministries or couples ministries, because everybody memorizes the scripture about teach younger women how to actually be good to their husbands. But you never read the context before and after to really know that you are raising up a next generation. So I want us to know, if we mess up on the next generation, we messed up. And we know in the media now, we need to reach out and grab that next generation. Some of us, of course, we need to work on ourselves and being our best selves. That's not what I'm saying, that we need to give them all our garbage. We might need to do a little detoxing and releasing of some of the things we got going on in our lives. But the first step to learning, I am an advocate of reading. The first step of learning is actually finding good tools, good books that help you get to your best step in life. And I am, of course, you all know I'm here every Tuesday night with you all, always preaching to y'all about how to get to y'all best relationship. I'm going to get y'all there if I got to drag you there, because we going to get all to our best place. And it's not our best relationship with just another person. It's about our best relationship with God. It's about our best relationship with ourselves. Then we bring other people into that relationship. So yes, I want you to be very interpersonal, and it's outside personal with people, but I want you to be happy with yourself. I want you to find such happiness that nobody can destroy your peace. And the thing is, we have to get our youth to that point that every little thing does not upset them. So, Dr. Antuella, give us your final little highlight that means what happy, healthy, and successful is for you.
For me?
For you.
Well, for me, it is doing what I want to do, when I want to do it, and how I want to do it. So that to me is true success, and that's when you really reach a place of happiness and of peace. Because that's another thing. We may feel like we're happy, or we purchase things that make us happy, or take trips that make us happy, but truly happiness is within. And to be at peace with who you are and where you are in life. It doesn't mean that you're not striving to be better, because you should always be learning. I'm always reading and learning to develop myself, and it doesn't have to be a traditional classroom, but always growing and learning and attending conferences to do those things. So happiness to me is just being able to do what I want to do, when I want to do it, and how I want to do it.
And that's the thing we need to let our youth understand. It's not about acquiring stuff that makes you happy. It's not about getting that fabulous look that's going to make you happy. Going to that ideal vacation that's going to make you happy. Buying that fabulous car, house, all of those things. Yeah, those are a part of, temporary gratification. But they are not the true key to happiness. The true key to happiness is actually waking up, being able to breathe, being healthy, and being satisfied with yourself. Well, a lot of us aren't happy with ourselves because we're too busy trying to emulate other people. And a lot of times we need to look in the mirror at ourselves and just make a list. As a matter of fact, I'm going to challenge, since we're talking about that, I'm going to challenge everybody that's listening. Make a list. Make a list. And I know I'm probably guilty of this. I'm not a mirror person myself. But make a list of the things that you love about yourself. Just sit in front of that mirror tonight or tomorrow and say, these are some things that I really love about me. It's not because I'm trying to look like somebody else. I don't want to be somebody else. So just do that. Do it with your children, whether they're male or female. And then they can have an image of what it is that they want to look like, who they want to be. So we need to open up and have those discussions. Dr. Antuella, besides the book, where else can they find you, and where can they get this wonderful book from?
Okay, the book is available. They can go to yourulebook.com. So
Okay.
it's the name of the book, yourulebook.com, to purchase a book. And my website or blog is thewellnessagent.com. And they can also purchase a book on the website. It's available on the website, but there's a specific site for the book as well. So I'm at thewellnessagent.com. Would love to have them join our community. They can download a free ebook that's available on the site. That's 5 keys to creating your dream life, so that they can get on the path to creating their dream life as well.
All right, I need y'all to get on the path to having a dream life. And I'm going to give myself a plug tonight because, normally I don't talk about myself. I just love everybody that comes with me. But since we're talking about foundational things and foundational, I actually have a workshop coming up in relationships. It's called Solid as a Rock. Because a lot of times we build our relationships on shaky ground. And that is really for our premarital people, or if you've been married for less than 5 years, because we're going to deal with 6 core areas to make sure your foundation is shored up. So you're not building this power couple. Everybody talks about they want to be the power couple, but you put a power couple on top of some shaky foundation and you are broke, divided anyway. So, and that is, all you have to do is hashtag Solid as a Rock, and you can find that event. And it is happening August the 20th. So even if you're not getting married, tell somebody this is the marriage season. And we get married because people, for different reasons, and we really need to find out. Take off the blindfolds and really see what we're getting. Really see what we're getting, so that we can understand how to work through some of those issues. We don't have the tools, and what we do is we give up, because 50% of the marriages really end in divorce, and that's because they don't do the before I do work. Yeah, so we're going to ride out, because we are not having a lot of conversation with you all, Facebook or online callers tonight, but we're going to ride into Jonathan McReynolds, and we're going to hope you have a whole and happy night and finding your happiness.